obviously knows very well from past experience, you're going to see some curveballs. And I feel like we've already got the first one coming our way here. I do believe that is indeed a position 5 Abaddon. This is something I think we haven't seen the whole tournament. There's a lot of surprise coming into this for me, honestly. This hero has more or less been completely absent the whole tournament, I believe.
Yeah, instead they've got the ward down at bottom, top lane, harassment pretty heavily into mind control. He's got the skeleton, walks her, backs off. They're looking towards Zai. Kuro, he wants to lend the Frostblast, got it off cooldown right now, pops it onto Zai, but mind control is the 5-minute bounty runes as well. Watch the players rotate off. They need to get as much of this as possible. That's why bottom lane, Matumba's already fighting with GH, harassing into Pycat and PPD. They'll pull the entire creep wave along with them. So it'll only be a 2-for-2 trade-off unless Pycat really wants to commit. That's why they shield him up. GH can't find back. He doesn't have Shadow Realm available through the tree lines. Shukuchi comes off cooldown. GH has to pop the shrine. It's only just come up and they have the damage. This should be the first blood. GH needs to juke it out. Bramble in 1 second time. No more stick charges available. Pycat claims the first blood on what has been a very denied offlane. CCNC's haste room wears off at the wrong time for him.
Very good awareness.
Bottom lane, Matumba, not level, actually he is level 6, does not level up Reincarnation. He went 3-1-2. So no second life for him.
Yeah, I think even if he had it there, he didn't have the mana. Yeah, nice kill. Grab for OPTIC. In the mid lane, CCNC putting some pressure onto Miracle, forcing out that chemical rage. So we'll give a short moment of opportunity to maybe try to go for a kill later on.
GH is looking to move up and change the balance of this top lane. Zai may not be ready for it. The Bramble throws down. Zai navigates it absolutely perfectly. CCNC's name with the damage on the Zai will be enough. Mind control finds the kill as the Clinks with the searing arrow. And maybe now full retreat with CCNC arriving in the lane. This is not where Liquid want to be, but they've managed to split all 3 ways, and they're back out to safety. They have the opportunity at least because he's going for a straight Radiance build. So that Radiance should be up by the 13-minute mark. Matumba in real trouble on bottom still, doesn't level up that Reincarnation. Now he does, he's got the mana available for it, and a pretty damn big army. They slow him down, Kuro will TP in over, Pycat made his break to the tree line, and they've got help. CCNC is in the neighborhood, and now, well, with the Kuro Lich ulti bounces up to PPD, he will die as well. It reaches far enough, and with the Curse Crown, CCNC's having a hard time getting away from Matumba, just slowed up. GH can no longer help. Pycat was too much on him, so Shukuchi down to the trees. But GH, he jukes it out, goes to the right side. Pycat still got another chance because the swarm flies through. It doesn't latch on GH, however, so Shukuchi's down. There's a Curse Crown. They keep the stun going. Pycat time lapses off before the damage can arrive. And with the Bedlam out from GH, Pycat just had to Shukuchi himself away to the other side of the creep wave to safety. Maybe not all the way. The Tubba wants to hit him a couple of times, but he is in relative safety. Maybe with CCNC
nice in trouble, though.
Avalanche is going to arrive with the toss. Pycat and PPD. All 3 combined together to bring down Matumba.
But look at the space. 12-minute Radiance.
He relocated in behind, almost to the tier 2 tower, looking for the retreating GH.
OPTIC need to... They just need to up the pace here. They can't keep playing at this pace. Miracle's getting way too much. You see him already showing up with this Radiance. This has got to be... There's also the mental aspect of this, right? You're playing on a big stage.
TP down to the bottom lane. OPTIC want to change the point of attack. They want to try and find Matumba, and man, he blinks over the swarm. Pycat saw him go. They'll create a small little army. But with the Dragon Form 33 arriving on bottom lane, this is now tower taking time. This is going to restrict the map of Team Liquid. But that's why they look for the rebuttal. They've got Clinks, the king of killing tier 1 towers.
Yeah, Mind Control's just having a blast, honestly. He hasn't really had to move much.
He's got a higher net worth than any of the OPTIC players.
Oh, Matumba went for the bounty rune. This is going to cost him.
Pick him up, throw him down. Matumba did not have Reincarnation mana. It was off cooldown.
Yeah, I think he purposefully didn't get enough mana there. He could have sticked to have it, but he didn't want to die twice. So now he at least has his ultimate when he comes alive. He knew he was way out of position there. Getting the bounty rune is still a huge win, though. He is on the Alchemist team, so even sacrificing a core to get a bounty rune or 2 can be worth it.
33 is using the end of his Dragon Form to try and force in the mid lane, but CCNC attacked up by GH with the Bedlam. He'll go back in towards Roshan. Thinks about the Terrorize, but he's buying time. Alchemist, Concoction, doesn't want it. Actually blinks away before throwing him. That means CCNC. Oh no! He thought GH was going to walk up the ramp.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oops. Mid lane pressure. Acid Spray will slow this down. Fortification going to do the same type of thing. Kuro, the Chain Frost, it bounces down, and it just continues to work with the catapult against CNC, but he's tanky enough, is he? Not with Concoction. Zai is doing the best he can to keep him alive, but now gets caught in the bramble. It caught 2 heroes. Now the TP out for 33. He'll have the time because there's no more stuns available. So Tiny as well as Io will pop borrowed time. DPD's got it, 2 seconds until shield's up, and he doesn't have that time. Pycat does the best he can to keep the mid lane continuously pushing in towards that tier 1 tower. But the only place they really have to go is potentially top lane.
Yep. Mid tower's already claimed, bottom is claimed, so OPTIC needs to find their next objective.
Great avalanche! Mind control, they're still relocating into the tree lines, actually cancels it. Zai does not want to bring everybody in, and with that Pycat, he can time lapse. PPD freed him from the GH curse, but then PPD, how many times found his way? So unlucky, but he still wants to try and fight it off. He doesn't have the borrowed time available, so PPD will end up falling, but Pycat's the bigger one. Chikuchi up, he's still dusted, but he'll get up the hill and far away. No, it hasn't. Throughout the entire group stage, it hasn't.
He's on the way. 815 GPM on this Alchemist right now. Bounty runes are about to spawn, and OPTIC in a good position here to claim at least 2 of them.
Mind control is ready to fight on bottom lane, but Tumbakura, GH, they're all coming in. The bottom tower should be taken. They see 33 over in the tree lines. He'll need a Shadow Blade right now if he's going to survive, and he is invis. They're revealing with the dust. PPD's turning around. OPTIC shield gives him a little bit more life to begin with. They get hit by the bramble 2 times over, and that's already triggered his borrowed time, so DK will fall. Abaddon will follow through. And Team Liquid tier 2 tower is gone. And maybe more. Zai so low on life. The Radiance burn got him. The acid spray was ticking it. These BKBs will allow OPTIC to survive, but it will not allow them to kill. And they're TPing over. Jediah scanning up. Pycat wanted to know it was going to be safe, trying to get into the back lines. As the front lines attack, the swarm is really good. His mind control, his Kuro, and that's why CCNC focus him. Concoction stun into the rear. They're looking for the kill onto Zai, able to claim it. So there goes the medic. And then reincarnation. Wraith King gets back to the world of the living. The bramble, it won't catch anyone from OPTIC. Neither does it terrorize. 2 huge whiffs. And OPTIC have an opportunity with these control factors gone and chemical rage timing out. OPTIC will look to turn this. They've already mentioned nuke down GH, CCNC, sacrificing himself to do this. With none of that burst damage, OPTIC just have to stay inside their base and fight illusions. They can't even fight the real stuff. Yeah.
Toby, you gotta keep your eyes on it, man. That 1,000.
My eyes are watching.
We're almost there.
I'm watching mid lane. Zai comes in. He's trying to think he's under the cover of Glimmercake, but the Sentry Ward was already down from Liquid, and it is the ultimate trap. Mind control and Miracle combo with the rest of Liquid. 5 heroes mid, ready to push.
Holding this without Dragon Knight is really difficult. He's going to have to buy back if they want to try to defend these middle barracks. Yeah. They might just be giving them away. Dragon Knight buying back when he's this close to BKB is really, really annoying.
Miracle's hunting for another kill. PPD, is this going to be your 9th death of the game? Technically, it'll be the 11th. 2 of them were on his terms. Miracle. Chemical Rage, he's trying to taunt his way out. There's only got another 2-3 seconds left on it. So he'll run back out through the mid. The tower is gone, so they can attack into the shrines if they want to. It's the toss back. They're getting Miracle in real deep. The
he lost Aegis.
Perfect. And without the Aegis Immortal, with it being timed out, Miracle can be brought down. Matumba's trying to help him out by coming in closer. The Pycat runs through him. A huge kill. 703 gold worth of a kill. And they're charging forward. CCNC with a stun. Wraith King, he's got 21 charges. Does he want to burn it? Does he want to try and come back to the world of the living? Maybe not, because 33 can't even run away. He'll dodge the stun into the Shadow Realm, and he did actually burn the reincarnation. So Mind Control turns around, trying to take the fight. Zai, oh my god, this is not what he wants to be in. And Mind Control, he's got himself a double kill. Miracle opened up.
Beautiful
and just
bait.
Brought down Pycat. You thought it was OPTIC's fight for a moment.
Beautiful bait. He buys back, has the boots of travel, comes in. They overcommit on Matumba, man. And with these 2 heroes dead, Weaver has to buy back to try and defend this. And Miracle feels pretty good about buying back here. In case he does die somehow, what are the odds that OPTIC can get down a lane and actually start dealing structural damage with Liquid having this much map control at this moment in time?
Not a lot, and they still need to have the sustain to come in from Zai, but Mind Control is just being given one task, make Zai's life a living hell.
With a great planned play. They had a lot of time to plan this as well, Liquid. Keep it in mind, that kill on the Wraith King took so long that they could communicate, all right, if they overcommit, I can buy back and come back in.
It's a bait. It's an ultimate bait. It's just the illusion. Now the real team of Team Liquid come through. 33, he did break the smoke almost instantly, thanks to the fact that he was there.
Miracle, you don't have ulti?
But they're jumping over. Miracle, he jumps in close, but then the space created with Terrorize and Chain Frost. All the damage that Team Liquid need to win this fight. Pycat 33, they just don't have the extra teammates. Pycat, he wants this kill, but he can't denied. Cat into the trees. They'll get the stun out. And OPTIC, they're all dead. Tribute LD.
It takes some confidence to go in there as Alchemist without ulti. You really need to trust in your team. No!
They call it.
984!
They call him. He's so close to getting him, but it won't happen. The Team Liquid have it. Game 1 against OPTIC Gaming. It looked close, it looked good, but this Alchemist was a ticking time bomb that exploded on OPTIC.
They took so much advantage of that last pick and found a beautiful solution to this game, and something that we've seen from Liquid a lot, how well they play around each other. This